Good morning. It's 11 o'clock, a little after, and I am here at Publix for my first order. I do have a dash scheduled for the Coe Pine Hills Market, and I hit dash along the way, and then this order popped up, so I was like, you know what, let me do that. So hopefully I can get it done with time left still to head over that way and make it. If not, then I'll just probably stay in Clermont and try over here with the Instacarts. But I'm heading inside Publix for $12.70, 1.3 miles for, does it say how many items? 12 items, 13 units. So I should be able to get this done in under 20 minutes, hopefully, as long as they have everything. So without further ado, I'm gonna head inside and start shopping. But if you are ready for this video, hit the like button. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, and I'll be back once I get this one done. So that turned out pretty rough. They didn't have about half of those items on her list. So I hit start shopping after I grabbed two things because they didn't have two of the different fruits that she wanted because she wanted them already cut up. Well, they had the one. I thought she wanted a small one, but she wanted a medium one. But to me, they just did not look good at all. So I'm like, I don't know. I can't knowingly get her this, and it doesn't look good. So I ended up replacing it myself because she read my messages and never responded, which is super frustrating as a shopper, especially because I can tell that you read my messages. It says that you read it. So why couldn't you respond? I don't know. She wanted strawberries that were cut up. They had those. Then she wanted grapes that was red and green just put together in a little package. They didn't have that. They had it with either apples in there or one that had strawberries in there. So I messaged her both. She never responded. So I just got her the one with the apples inside because I already had got her those strawberries. The other fruit she wanted was watermelon chunks, a medium-sized container, and they had them. I thought she wanted the small. They didn't have any small, but the medium ones, they all looked white, and watermelon is not supposed to be white. So I'm like, I can't get her that. So I ended up getting her triangles. So she is gonna have to cut it a little bit herself, but I don't know. To me, it's better than refunding it. I had to refund the chicken because she didn't want a replacement for that. I messaged her just to verify. She never messaged me back. So I just ended up refunding the chicken, and then everything else they did have. But it's like, wow, out of all your items, they didn't have so many. Very frustrating. And then frustrating for me as a shopper because the lady never responded to all my messages. I don't understand why. But I'm heading to deliver it now. I was in there for 20 minutes, which is a lot longer than they gave me because I was trying to help her and she just did not respond. And now these people are parked all up in the road and I can't see past their car. But half a mile to go for this drop off, and then hopefully I can get another one. I saw another Instacart shopper in there. He had a double because he had the little green baskets, how I usually do if I have a double or a triple. So maybe that's a good sign. So I just gave my first thumbs down, and I'm going to tell you why. I gave them a thumbs down because if they didn't read my messages, that's one thing, because maybe, you know, you ordered the stuff and you're busy and, you know, I don't know. But the fact that you read the messages and didn't respond the entire time, it's very frustrating. So now they can give me a bad rating because maybe they don't like my replacements, maybe, you know, whatever. But I'm done with that one, and I'm gonna head back towards town a little bit and try and get my next order. So I just had to wait a few minutes, but I did finally get a shop only order for 4 items. So hopefully it runs pretty smoothly. It's $7.28, one shop for 4 items, 4 units. So I'm gonna head inside now and get this done so I can get back online and try and get a better order. That one is done, and I made sure I sent them pictures of it on the shelf. That took me all of 10 minutes for the $7. So hopefully I can get another one pretty quickly. It does say that I'm in a good spot, but there's other shoppers nearby. But you never know. There was one right before the shop only that I took that was $17, which sounds good. But then when you see 56 items, you're like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. 56 items is like over an hour of work for $17. I don't think that's very good, especially if they don't have stuff. You know, you'd be in trouble because you'd be there a lot longer. So I would say that's over an hour's worth of work for $17, and that's if they have everything, y'all. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So here I am waiting for another order. So I have not gotten another Instacart, and I was able to get on a Dash. So I'm actually gonna move from Publix because I don't usually get orders from here, only from like Popeyes, and Popeyes over here is not the greatest. So I try not to go there. They just sent me one for Popeyes for like 16 miles. Now I'm getting a Little Caesars one, but the Popeyes one was 16 miles. I'm like, no. This one looks like it's far as well. This one is for Little Caesars for $8. Para, still not working. But this is not loading directions or the mileage. It's taking forever. But yeah, 9.4 miles for $8. So that's gonna be a no, because that is ridiculous. I don't understand how they do that, honestly. Okay, last minute decisions. So I'm gonna head back towards Clermont a little more and see what I can get. I am here at Zaxby's for my next order. It's a DoorDash for like almost 4 miles for $6.25. I took it knowing that it's not going to go up, so it's fine. I'm just trying to stay busy a little bit, and then it takes me back by, well, closer to the Publix. I might actually go past the Publix to the dealerships. So maybe I'll get an Instacart after or on the way. That would be nice. But I'm gonna head inside for this Zaxby's order right now. So that is dropped off. I thought it was a guy standing outside, but he saw me get out the car with the DoorDash bag and nothing. So I brought it inside, left it on the counter, took the picture. I asked him before I arrived, like, is there somewhere specific? He said just right up front. So I put it on the counter, told him who it was for, and took my picture, and now I'm on my way back. They just tried to send me a $4.25 for Dunkin'. That's a no-go for me. So I'm gonna wait until I get a decent order. So I just took an Instacart for the store in Mineola at Publix. So I have to go like 3 miles to get there. But it's for $9 for like half a mile. So I was like, ooh, I'll take that. For 5 items, 8 units. So it's definitely going to be worth it. And then hopefully I can get a couple more. So far, today I think is a little bit better than yesterday. Yesterday was pretty rough. The rain did not help me at all, which sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it did not. So I got that dropped off, and I just had pulled back in the parking lot when I got an order for shop only for 4 items, 5 units for $7 and change. So I'm just got to get a parking space and then go in and get this done, hopefully about 15 minutes or less. So that didn't take me very long at all. It was literally the tea aisle for 2 different kinds of tea and the ice cream aisle for 2 different kinds of ice cream. So super easy, got that done. And now I'm heading to Winn-Dixie for a Cornershop order. Not the greatest of one, but I'm trying to stay busy. The weather is looking pretty nasty, so I'm sure it's about to pour. It looks sunny one way, and then the other way that you look, it's totally gray. But I'm about 5 miles from Winn-Dixie. I don't really count that just because, I mean, Winn-Dixie is somewhere that I shop anyways. I count, you know, to the customer. So let me give you all the info. Oh, the light is green. Let me go. 4 miles it says to the store, but it's not. It's about 5 miles, and that is the fastest way. Where's the dust coming from? Oh, he's what do you call that? Cutting the grass. 2.3 miles to the customer. They left me the apartment number in the instructions, so that was nice. 11 products, 12 units. Says the estimated earnings is about $13, so that's not great at all. Maybe it'll go up, which would be awesome, but I don't know. Once I get there, I guess we'll find out and see what it is, because we don't know yet, y'all. So I was a little nervous because they didn't have a couple of the items, 3 of them to be exact. One of them looked exactly the same, except for it didn't say cheese pizza, it said 3 cheese pizza. I don't really think there was a difference, honestly. And he didn't message back, and so I was a little nervous. But then he was picking his replacements. So when I sent the replacements, he actually started picking them out, so that was good. It was raining pretty hard when I got to Winn-Dixie, when I went in Winn-Dixie, but then it was like, it's like drizzling. So now I'm hot because this jacket is hot. Heading to deliver. It's 1.5 miles away. Well, it was probably about 2 miles away. But I've already been driving for half a mile, so heading to drop it off, and hopefully I can pay attention to Instacart now to see if I can get an order. So first of all, I want to say Doordash is glitching. It keeps sending me all the same orders twice. And now that I just tried to pause my dash because I took an Instacart order, it's only letting me pause it for the 10 minutes, and it's saying that they've paused my dash, which is not true. I'm trying to pause it myself. But I'm heading to Target for an Instacart for 2 items for like a mile and change for, I think, like $9 and change. So it's a pretty decent one. I haven't gotten an order in probably like an hour. I can't even remember the last order that I did, honestly. What was it? I think the Winn-Dixie order for Cornershop. That was the last one that I did. So it's definitely been a minute. I did stop to eat, but I kept all the apps on, and I didn't get anything that was worth it to go do while I was eating. So that worked out perfect, I guess. It is that awkward time in the day in between lunch and dinner. So I'm gonna hope that's why all the Doordash orders have been crazy low. No tippers to the extreme with the 10-mile deliveries, and I ain't about it. So I will wait my turn and wait until I get something that's decent, which is why I'm doing this small Instacart for Target for the 2 items, 1 mile or under 2 miles for the $9 and change. So I'm right across the street from it now. So I did a small shop only. Well, it was one of the bigger ones actually, I think, that I've done in a little bit, for 12 items, 13 units. They had all of the items, so that was good, for $8, so it didn't take me very long at all. And when I got back to the car, I got a Cornershop order for 4 items, 4 units. They call it products. 4 products, 4 items. So I'm heading to Winn-Dixie now. Of course, it's about 4 miles away, and then it's going to be about 4 miles to the customer for about $13. So I don't know, still good in my book. As long as I can try and stay busy, I don't mind going to Winn-Dixie. I'm currently heading to do a Doordash for Applebee's. It wasn't the best one. It was 3.7 miles for $6. So not that great. Where is this having me go? No, I'm just gonna go this way. That doesn't make sense to try and go that way with all the traffic. But the only thing they got from Applebee's was desserts, which is crazy to me. I don't know. That is dropped off. Now I'm gonna head back into town to see what I can get next, y'all. My next order is up. I've already picked it up and it was ready. So I don't know if somebody else had it before and then got off of the order. Because I think it was there for a minute. But I got it for 4.1 miles for $7.25. I really don't know if it's gonna go up. It is 9 items. So I'm kind of hoping that it goes up. But you never know. So I have 1.5 miles left to go for this drop off. So yesterday was slow again. I feel like every day it's pretty much slow. But with DoorDash, I did $20.50. That's with 2 different dashes. Not great. I know, y'all. I know it's not good. With Instacart, I did, how many batches I did? I did 6. So I did a lot on Instacart yesterday, but it was only worth $54. I think 3 of those were shop onlys, so they were low paying orders. I think actually only 2 were. No, there was 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, 3 shop onlys out of them. And then I think the corner shops, I did 2 corner shops. They were both about $17 after the tips came up, and so that would be like $34, I think it was. So altogether yesterday I made about $108, so a little bit better than Wednesday. But did a little bit better Thursday, and I did a little bit better today. But we're not gonna talk about that right now. You know, it just, every day seems like something different, but that's okay. Next week is a new week. We're gonna do better next week. I'm gonna try to do better to get out a little bit earlier so I can hit my goals, because I have not hit them in a while, y'all. Tomorrow I'm only gonna be out there for a little bit because I have a lot going on tomorrow, and then Sunday is family day, church day, all that good stuff, so no work on Sunday. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next one. Have a great night.
A young boy being lay dreaming, and in the dream